This is Lucky 13 Farms, and it is New Year's Day 2022. Happy New Year's Day. And I thought I would, after so long of not filming, film the garden that Curtis has put in for me. He has created a lot of raised beds, and we made 2 ground beds for the cabbages, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts to experiment those compared to a raised bed of cabbage, because they say that the cabbage family does better directly in ground than in a raised bed because the soil compacts more. So I'm just running my own little experiment to see. And so here we have Cour de Boue is how, I don't know how you pronounce it, but spelled Cour de Boue, it's a French name. Cabbages, and they're just now starting to form some cabbage heads. Over here is what I'll be picking today. It's our collard greens for our New Year's Day meal. It's definitely part of it. Let's go over here. And here is my broccoli. And it's looking good. And I actually see, look at that, I see a little broccoli head. Let me zoom in on that right there. We have some broccoli coming up. And, oh, look at that one. Got a good one coming up there. We're going to have broccoli and stir fry before too long here. And right here is completely new to me. These are Brussels sprout plants. This is the first year I've ever tried to grow Brussels sprouts. And right now they still look like little cabbage heads down inside. I don't know. I know they come out with a stalk that has the Brussels sprouts on them, but I don't see anything like that yet. Look at this lizard. These lizards love these raised beds. I have not had to use any. Oh, by the way, this is the Napa Cabbage Bed, by the way, if you're wondering what they are. There are 2 kinds in there. There's Hailstone is a regular green Napa cabbage, and the yellow ones with the yellow heads like this are Golden Beauty, I think is the name. So they're supposed to be yellow. But I haven't had to add anything to control pests or even fertilizer with these plants. And I think we use a natural fertilizer. We let some of the goat pellets go in with the mud, with the compost, and that slowly breaks down. And so they've looked wonderful. I have not had to add any fertilizer. This is good old Charleston Wakefield, I think it is. Charleston Wakefield cabbages for this half. All right, let's go up here. Those, of course, are the Napa cabbages that we just looked at. Here we had previously some Chinese broccoli, but they're a rather woody Chinese broccoli, so I haven't replanted that area yet, but I need to replant this. This is yu choy. Look at all the honeybees and the bumblebee. Look at this. We have a neighbor who has honeybees, and I think their honeybees are coming to visit our plants, which I don't mind at all. Mutual friendship there. Yu choy, you can actually eat the flowers also. These flowers might be so aged now that the plant itself may have gone bitter for those with the big flowers on it, but we'll see. I haven't picked them yet to see. This over here is another type of Chinese vegetable called Tatsoy, and it's really good. I've already cooked this 2 times. It's a lot like spinach, but doesn't have it's creamier than spinach, the texture of the leaf. But it's really, really good. Over here is Daikon Radishes, and this variety I'm not really so crazy about, but they're good at keeping bugs away, so I've just let them sit in there. These are parsnips, and they're really good. I've had one. I pulled one early just to see what they taste like, make sure they were good, and they are good. They're probably going to be not ready till another month or two from now. And in this bed, the middle section with the tendrils are regular green peas, varieties called Wando. And then on each side of them are carrots. Little baby carrot plants coming up right there. Alright. Let's go on down here. These are more carrots. And then here is an aged bok choy box. I planted these way back in August or so, and I see some are beginning to flower. They have bolted. That means I know they're done for. I need to yank them, and I need to cook the rest before they begin to bolt. This hot weather, of course, it's 77 degrees today. It's going to get to is not helping this situation. Tomorrow it's not going to be as hot, and it's going back down from there. So that's going to help. Otherwise, all these plants are just going to bolt. And bolting means that they are going to go bitter. They're going to flower and go bitter. These are the Charleston Wakefield cabbages in the raised bed that I need to thin them out. But I'm going to use them as an experiment to see how they do compared to the cabbages in the ground bed. I planted these a little bit after the ones in the ground, so that's why they're smaller. Over here, we have some radishes that, again, I've left in there and I haven't really picked. They're good. They're white Hailstone radishes. Let's see if I can get in there and show you they are definitely white. Oh, no, that's not lettuce. That's radish. Let's see. And I've got, of course, you see the onion top, some onions, and some strawberry cabbages in the middle, which look good. Oh, sorry, strawberry cabbage lettuce. It's actually a type of lettuce. This lettuce is Little Jim, the dark green. I need to plant some more because this bed did not seed out well. And over here, look at these. Oh my goodness, these have grown like crazy. This is my favorite lettuce called May Queen. It's got some issues right there. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay. But it's looking relatively overall good. And back in the back we have some red radishes. Alright. Let's go up here and let me show you my other flower beds. I gotta see how they're doing. So up front I have calendula. These are just still baby plants. They haven't come up to flower yet. They still have a little growing to do. Back here's Dutch iris. It's one of my favorite bulbs. Then over here I had to go get me some pansies and planted them. And they're doing good. And then right here is spearmint. Oh, look at that lizard right there. They're all over the place. They love these beds. I have spearmint. And I have some thyme back here. And that is the garden. For now, Curtis is going to take these trellises. We're going to leave the trellises there. And he's going to build raised beds around the trellises. That's the plan. All right. Let's go see how the goats are doing. Well, hey, Miss Nettles, how you doing? How are you doing? Nettles is very pregnant. She is due this coming Friday, the 7th. That is her proper due date. And she has a big, big belly, as you can see. I'm going to sit down here so we can get eye to eye with you. How about that? And then here's Miss Reba. And she is also pregnant, but she's not due till March, so she's got a ways to go. But Miss Nettles, we are keeping a close eye on her. Oops, well, that's what goats do. They put out Gardener's Little Gems, I'll tell you that much. Gardener's Little Gems of fertilizer pellets. They do really, really good for that. Oh, Miss Nettles. Miss Reba. Miss Reba. What are you doing? Yawning? You got the yawns? You tired? You tired out? Or are you wanting loving? Oh, she's such a love bucket. You are such a love bucket and all up in stuff. You got to get up in the camera. Up in the camera. Oh, my goodness. Scrubby, scrubby, scrubbies. Oh, loves the scrubbies. Oh, scrubby, scrubby, scrubby. And yes, these are the puppies' toys. We bought them new rope toys for Christmas, you see out there, and then the old stuffed worm is out there. And I've got to come this weekend and pick up all these pieces of stuffing and old toys and throw them away. And here are the young girl chickens who live on this side of the fence. The old crew lives on the other side of the chicken coop, and these are the girls who live up in the high trees. They fly. All right, well, Miss Reba, I've got to go in. I think we're done. Are you ready to go to bed yet? She says, no, I just want more scrubbies. I just want more scrubbies. Just give me more scrubbies, please. I'm so hoping that with her babies, I really want good milks and healthy babies, but as we breed, if we can get a boy and a girl and we can keep breeding these mini Nubians from an F2, these babes will be F2s, because they're coming from F1 mini Nubians, let's see if I can say that right. And then if the F2s, if I have a boy on one side, a girl on the other, we can breed those and they'll have F3 babies, and so on until you get to an F6. And with Reba's babies, this gold ear right here, the ears eventually, as the mini Nubians get up to F6, the ears elongate like a Nubian's ear, and they fold down. And it would be so pretty if she ends up with eventually a line of long gold ears that fold down. It'd just be so beautiful. But right now she's an F1, so she's got those airplane ears. They're not the prettiest things in the world, but that's just how it happens in the mini Nubian world. Alright, so I think we're going to cut it off, and we will talk to you guys later. Have a Happy New Year. Bye-bye.